to the Santiago Bernabéu. We're here again for yet another presentation of a new signing for Real Madrid. It's the turn of James Rodríguez, the golden boot at the recent World Cup in Brazil. And look at those scenes, look at the crowds here in the Santiago Bernabéu. Beautiful, hot summer's evening in Madrid, in the Spanish capital. And they've come out to see this man, to greet him and to present him as the new signing for Real Madrid for 2014-2015 season. It's James Rodríguez, and we'll be here to give you the presentation by the club president Florentino Perez, and we shall see also James will probably go down there to the pitch to greet his fans and show us a few ball skills, a bit of ball juggling I would imagine as well. We'll be here for that as well, and then after that we will go to the press conference. Well, things are getting ready in the presidential box in the Santiago Bernabéu, and we're seconds away from the presentation of James Rodríguez. Of boy playing in his native Colombia. Clips were being shown all through the day on Real Madrid TV.
البعض يسأل لماذا كل لاعبي العالم يريدون أن يلعبوا لريال مدريد، لأن ريال مدريد يعامل لاعبيه كملوك، ولهذا ريال مدريد هو أكبر نادي في العالم. أشعر بما يفكر به الآن إنه فخور بنفسه. هذه الفيديوهات سترونها فقط، ستشاهدونها فقط على قناة يوتيوب عبد الودود. هنا مع موناكو. اللاعب أول مرة شاهدته على مع منتخب كولومبيا قلت أن هذا اللاعب هو لاعب ريال مدريد، لم يخيب ظني. إن فلورنتينو بيريز رجل المهمات الصعبة. 80 مليون يورو، 80 مليون يورو. ثالث أقلى لاعب في العالم بعد كريستيانو وغاريث بيل. دائما اللاعب لا يشاهد أهدافه الخاصة، لكن عندما يشاهد نفسه يشعر بحالة غريبة، يقول هذا أنا قمت بأجمل هدف في العالم، رائع، أجمل هدف في العالم. يا له من هدف.
So here we have Florentino Perez, president of Real Madrid, who is going to present the new signing, James Rodríguez. James Rodríguez.
Buenas tardes.
Good evening.
Soy feliz de estar aquí.
Very happy to be here. It's a dream made reality for me.
Gracias porque siempre están aquí. Espero dar muchas alegrías.
I hope to give you lots of happiness and lots of titles in the future. A la Madrid. So we move on to the official photos for the new signing. What a reception in the Bernabéu, in the Santiago Bernabéu, for James Rodríguez. Florentino Perez just beckoning over there, the ambassador of Colombia in Madrid, Fernando Carrillo, to also join in the photos. And I think we're going to get to see also the family of James. Not sure who has made the trip with him to the Bernabéu for this special moment. I think we'll be seeing his wife for a special photo with the president of Madrid and that famous number 10 shirt, famous in the world of football and famous at Real Madrid, and that is going to be the shirt that James Rodríguez will be wearing in this stadium next season. So we now see members of the board of directors of the club also take the stage and take their place for the official photo. They of course are well used to these occasions. We were here last week, just on Thursday, last Thursday in the Santiago Bernabéu, for a similar presentation for the German international Toni Kroos. And now we're here for James Rodríguez. Two of the big stars of the recent World Cup in Brazil. And how proud is this club, Real Madrid, that they'll both be playing their football in the Santiago Bernabéu next season. And look at the smile on the face of James Rodríguez. Possibly one of the happiest occasions of his life, well, possibly or certainly, I would say, at the moment of his young career. 23 years of age, born in Cúcuta in central Colombia. He moved to Ibagué and grew up in that town in the centre of the Andean country, and that's where he started his football career. And this is where it is ended at the moment to today in the Santiago Bernabéu. Ready to start a new chapter with Real Madrid. James just coming down towards the pitch, and we may actually see him on the pitch. Whether he's going to do that in his suit or whether we're going to see him in a Real Madrid strip, we'll soon find out. But he's coming down to enjoy the atmosphere of what is a very, if not packed, at least a half-full Bernabéu. And we'll be back in a short while to see James on the pitch, and for later for the press conference at Real Madrid TV. Here we are back in the Santiago Bernabéu for the traditional walk on the pitch to meet the press. Some ball juggling I think we'll see in a minute, but also to go and see those fans. Special reception for James Rodríguez tonight, or this evening I should say. It's just gone 8:30 in the Spanish capital, and we've had the presentation of James Rodríguez in the presidential box, with speeches from Florentino Perez, the club president, and Fernando Carrillo, the ambassador for Colombia in Spain, and of course some brief words from James Rodríguez. But this is what he does best. He couldn't wait to get down on the pitch and kick that ball, and we're going to see a few tricks, I would imagine, now, as is customary on these occasions. So the press get their photo for tomorrow's newspapers. Of course, these photos nowadays will be all over the internet within minutes of James Rodríguez on his presentation as a new Real Madrid player for the 2014-2015 season. And there's quite a reception there. Colombia, early evening in Madrid. Such is the interest in that country of this player signing for Real Madrid, that the ambassador of Colombia to Spain was here to add his words to the presentation and to welcome his fellow Colombian to Spain, to the city of Madrid, and to Real Madrid. And he spoke in those words, of course, of the great pride that James Rodríguez has given the country, the great pride in the way he led his national team in the World Cup. And it wasn't just the 6 goals he scored at the World Cup, it was the way he scored them. And of course, played in that shirt for 3 seasons. We got another player who played at the World Cup, Wesley Sneijder. He wore that number 10 shirt in 2007. Signing for Real Madrid, current Champions League holders. Who's into the centre of the Santiago Bernabéu pitch and soaks in the atmosphere, waves to the crowds. As I was saying, his time at Porto was very successful. He won the league every season at the club, won the Portuguese league, and starred for the team in those leagues, and that got him the big move last summer to Monaco in the French league. Monaco paid 35 million euros for him just last summer as his career heated up a little bit more. Had a good season at Monaco. Scored 10 goals in total there last season for the French club. So it's no coincidence that at the age of 23 he finds himself on a day like today, an evening like it is in Madrid, signing for Real Madrid, current Champions League holders. But we must say it may not have happened if he hadn't had that special World Cup that he had. 6 goals in Brazil for his Colombian team. And as I mentioned before, that wonder goal, that special goal that was voted the goal of the tournament against Uruguay in the final 16. What a goal that was. We'll be seeing that for years to come. Special pictures there with his partner. And I think what will happen now is he will disappear underneath the stands at the Santiago Bernabéu, just getting the final photographs before we next see him in the press conference. Press conference is due to start in the next 10-15 minutes, and we will be back for that, giving you live coverage of the press conference and translations in English of James Rodríguez on his presentation at Real Madrid.
Bienvenidos a Lisboa, bienvenidos a la última parada para el Real Madrid en el camino de la 10ª. Es el momento que llevamos esperando 12 años. Arranca la final de la Champions 2013-2014. Luka Modric se va al área, directo. Ahí está Cristiano, la pega Cristiano. Courtois. Ahí está Cristiano, la pega Cristiano.
¡Oh, qué parada!
Courtois,
¡Qué parada!
córner. Cuidado, puede llegar a esta vez. ¡Disparo
¡Qué
fuera!
lástima! ¡Por Dios!
Cuidado que se mete por velocidad. Esta vez, fuera. Ojo el córner, ahora lo mete directo. Ahí está Modric, el remate. ¡Gol! a la prórroga, a ver cómo atacan ellos.
Qué beso de Iker a Sergio.
Iker.
San Sergio Ramos.
Venga, 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 venga. Ahí tenemos al Real Madrid en el círculo central recibiendo las últimas indicaciones. Quedan 15 minutos. Vamos, vamos a por la décima, chavales. Silbato en la boca y que empiecen los últimos 15 minutos de la final. Se va Di María por dentro. Di María.
¡Qué parada!
Ahí está la pega. ¡Viva la madre que te parió, Marcelo! Ahí está Cristiano que quiere meter su bolito. Cristiano dentro del área. Cristiano cae. Penalti. Cristiano, vamos monstruo que vas a marcar el cuarto, vamos a Portugal 17, vamos que espera Cibeles, pierna derecha. ¡Cuatro!